my name is Renuka, and I'm going to take you through a quick tour to be able to show you how to download, install, and use Pensieve. If you don't know what Pensieve is yet, head on over to www.pensieve.ai and you can see what Pensieve can do for you. It's basically a productivity tool that lets you search across your email, chat, and collaborative documents, such as in Google Drive or Evernote. So you never have to spend time thinking where something was shared with you and how to get to it. It just makes getting to your content really quick. So I'm gonna let you watch our video tour here, and now I'm gonna assume that you've downloaded Pensieve. We only support Mac at the moment, but we're working on a Windows version, so look forward to that if you're using Windows. Okay, great, I'm gonna skip to the part where you've already downloaded the DMG. You can double click and open it. This is fairly standard installation procedure. You drag and drop Pensieve into your applications folder. You should be able to see it if you double click on applications. You can double click to open Pensieve. It's going to show you a warning that this application was downloaded from the internet. You can say open right here. And now it's going to show you a prompt where you can sign in with Google. Very soon, we're also going to support signing in with your email and password. I'm going to use an account that I've set up specifically for this demo. Great. So the first thing that you should see is a tour that sort of lets you see what Pensieve has and what you can do with it. So as you can see, Pensieve lives up here in your tray. You can see the menu bar right there. Let's close these things so that it's not distracting. You can summon Pensieve by pressing Option Space. At this point, you should be able to see that you can follow along with your tutorial, so you can actually do things that it asks you to do. I'm just going to skip the remaining of this. We can do this together. So let's see what happens when you say Option Space. In case you've already used Option Space for a different tool, you can go to the Settings menu up here and change your keyboard shortcut. I'm just going to keep it as it is for the moment. All right, so let's see. Option Space. So what do you do next? If you tried searching for something right now, well, you don't really have anything in your Pensieve, so you wouldn't be able to find anything. But what you could do is enable a search integration. So you can do this from right here. This takes you to the same settings menu that we had opened from up above here. I'm going to add my Gmail account, the same one that I used to log in. So I'm just going to say sign in. It'll say Pensieve will want to view email messages and settings. It needs that to be able to search or call the search API so that it can help you search your email. You should note that we don't actually store or index any of your emails. We're actually calling the search API that Gmail provides us. So we don't, and your credentials and tokens, etc., are stored on your laptop, not on our servers. They're stored encrypted on your laptop, so even if somebody could like copy them out, they wouldn't really be able to use them. As you can see here, I've gone ahead and added a bunch more integrations. So this time when you say architecture, you can see your email, of course, but I also have a few other things that were in my Google Drive. I had something that happened to be in Dropbox. I had something that happened to be in Dropbox Paper. Also note that we try to keep things as close to the search results that you would see if you had looked straight on Google Drive. So that's sort of how the external search and like looking through all your different tools works. But as we mentioned, you can also start doing things straight away in Pensieve itself. So let's say you have a command that you wanted to keep here, something that you keep using all the time. So I found myself a command that I tend to use pretty often. Um, I can hit tab on the pensieve search bar and say, type the title here, say add a tag, command that I need, and the body here supports Markdown. So you could just save this. Command S can also hit save. If you want to see all the keyboard shortcuts, you can type /help, add your pensieve prompt, and it'll give you all the things that you can do here. All right, so let's see that you said git something or other, and you have it right here. And the nice thing is you can say command C right here, and it would have copied this command straight to your clipboard. And so if all there was a command right here, you could just paste it on your terminal and be good to go. But let's say you wanted this like all the time, you use this all the time, and you wanted it right in front of you. You could also pin it so that you didn't really have to look around to find it every time. You'd have it right at your prompt. So anytime you open the pensieve prompt, it would be right there. And you could then navigate to it, open it up, enter opens this, expands this memory, and do a command C, and then paste it. So that makes things like super quick and at your fingertips. There's a bunch more that you can do with pensieve. The tour that we have at the beginning should show you a bunch more of it. But hopefully this gives you enough to be able to play around with it and actually see what you can do and use it for storing your memories and looking through all your various silos. Hope this helped.